going on, movie goers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to Abrams Productions. In this video, we're going to be talking about the slate, the DCEU and the DC film slate, and any updates that Variety had dropped earlier today. But before I start this video, I just want to say hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Zack Snyder threw out some bombs today with some more behind the scenes looks of his iteration of Justice League. And guess who's in it? Volko. Yes, Aquaman had an encounter with him in Justice League. Not only that, he also shared another photo with Mira as well. What the hell? And he also confirmed on Twitter that Arthur gets his armor from Volko. Just release it, please. I want to see it. Millions of other people want to see it. It's just, I put myself in Zack Snyder's shoes. Imagine being a director. You're very passionate about your work, and a studio comes in and just rips your entire vision away from you. How would you feel? It would suck ass. But I would love to see the Zack Snyder cut on the HBO Max, or even in theaters. I wouldn't mind. I'd still pay for it. But yeah, that's awesome. Love Zack Snyder. Cannot wait to see his oh my god, his new film. I forgot what it's called. It's that zombie movie on Netflix. Totally drawing a blank right now. Dave Bautista's in it. It's supposed to be dropping sometime next year, but I'm hella hyped for that. But you guys, let's talk the state of the DCEU and DC films with some updates. So, with some updates with the Batman starting off first, that hits theaters June 25th, 2021. Of course, we all knew that. Only select scenes will take place in Arkham Asylum. Select scenes. I'm like, holy shit, we get to see Arkham Asylum. I want to see it. I want to see how brutal it's going to be, how nasty, how filthy, what kind of villains we're going to see in there. Cannot wait to see Arkham Asylum in the Batman film. In other news, almost majority to most of the villains are being considered for a potential standalone movie within that universe, because the Batman universe is separate from the DCEU. Keep that in mind. But that's interesting to me. I'm like, man, I'd be down to see a Catwoman standalone film with Zoe Kravitz. That would be pretty interesting to me. So you're telling me that, you know, the Riddler has potential to have his own standalone film, Two-Face, Firefly. It's going to be pretty, the Penguin. I'm like, I wonder what their plans are to do with these standalone films. Ever since the success of Joker, they're not fucking around anymore. Warner Brothers is like, yo, we just had the first R-rated film hit $1 billion. We are now going to greenlight a bunch of Batman villains to have their own potential standalone films to be raw and gritty with the R rating. And I feel like it would be interesting to see select Batman villains, because Batman has the best villains out of all comic book characters. The best villains. Batman and Spider-Man, I give Batman the slighter edge above Spider-Man with best villains. Batman's got some great shit. Some great shit. But that's pretty interesting to me, you guys. I mean, I'd be down to see a Carmine Falcone, you know, standalone movie with John Turturro. My God, it'd be like a mob movie. Just we hire, you know, Scorsese. Come on in, brother. Come on. I know how you feel about comic book movies, but we got something new and interesting for you. I feel like that would work. That would really work. Damn, give it like a Godfather type film, you know, or like a Goodfellas. That would be pretty sick. I would love to see something like that. Updates on Superman. Now, J.J. Abrams has met with Warner Brothers, and he's in talks to produce a reboot. We all know he signed a huge contract with Warner Media, and this kind of makes sense. But he's in talks to produce a reboot for Superman. What does this mean for Henry Cavill? Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen. It's a bummer not to see Henry Cavill back as the Man of Steel again, because I love Henry Cavill as Superman. He's really fantastic. And on other news, Michael B. Jordan has met with WB about a role trying to make the Superman more relevant, but isn't ready to commit to the role yet. Now, I remember this was early in the year. This rumor had dropped that Michael B. Jordan's going to be the next Superman. I was like, what the hell? No way. So I guess those talks had happened early in the year, and they came out and really solidified that, saying that it is true. Michael B. Jordan can be the next Superman in a reboot in a separate universe, I'm guessing, because I doubt they would have it in the DCEU. Maybe Michael B. Jordan could be Superman in Matt Reeves' Batman universe. Possibilities. Who knows? But I'm curious to see how some fans will react to that. Then you have Birds of Prey and the Suicide Squad, expected to be R-rated, which I like. I like with them, taking a risk. The R rating. Sometimes the R rating it hits. Unfortunately, Hellboy it didn't really hit because the PG-13 films were better than the R-rated Hellboy. But like Logan, Deadpool, Joker, perfect. And we all know how I feel about Birds of Prey. I'm not there yet. The first trailer didn't do it for me. I'm not hating on the film. It's just the first trailer didn't do it for me. Hopefully with the next trailer they can really bring me in and like get my level of excitement super high for this Birds of Prey movie. I do want to see it. I do. But I want it to be good, and I want to see something. Okay, like give me like a full blown Black Mask in that second trailer, like really. And the reshoots for the Birds of Prey have been dramatically improved for test screenings. That's a plus. That is a plus. Reshoots apparently were needed for the film, and test screenings, they're going more positive, for the fans or for whoever's seeing it apparently. Green Lantern. Now, this one is pretty interesting to me. Okay, Jeff Johns' Green Lantern Corps remains a priority with a script by the end of this year. End of this year. That means by next month, a script should already be turned in. Now, didn't they just, announce that Greg Berlanti was going to do his own series on the HBO Max? I'm like, what does this mean? Why would you have a movie and a show? That's stupid. Makes no sense to me. But Greg Berlanti could be involved in the movie as he's creating the new Green Lantern show. But like I said, I don't get how that works. Why would you want to do a movie and a show? Just focus on one. That is all. I don't get the whole, we're going to have a movie of it, then we're going to have a show. I don't know why DC does that. When you think about the whole CW fucking world and having all the heroes over there and the Titans and, all that stuff separate from the actual live action shit, you know what I mean, on the big screen. So it makes it feel like they can't do a live action of that because it's already being developed for the TV show. I don't get why they fuck themselves over kind of in that mind state. You get what I'm saying? Just have everything all fit into one. I feel like that would be more suitable. I would love to see a live action Titans on the big screen. I really do. I mean, I think they're better than a TV show for the DC Universe streaming, whatever it is. Granted, I heard great things about it, and I can't wait to watch it one day. But I would love to see them on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? Like Swamp Thing. I would love to see Swamp Thing on the big screen. But they decided to do fucking a show, and it got canceled. After what? The pilot? It's just really unfortunate. And then you have The Flash. The Flash won't shoot until Ezra Miller is completely done with the next two Fantastic Beasts films, which could be all the way until, 2024. Seems like we're never going to get this movie. And you know what? I don't care. Because I feel like they've announced this Flash movie for God knows when, years ago. And then, directors drop. I don't know what's going on. I think Eddie Machete, I think that's his name, Eddie Machete, the director of It Chapter 1 and 2, is still attached to direct this Flash movie. But who knows, you guys? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Aquaman. James Wan starts shooting that early 2021 with a December 23rd, 2022 release date, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. It does come out 2021, does it? Yeah, it comes out 2021. No, 2022. Sorry. 2022 December. And as far as the HBO Max, they're hoping to premiere lower budget DC movies on average of $65 million for the streaming service. $65 million. I don't know what kind of films they're going to do with the $65 million budget, but it's going to be interesting. Very interesting. And I don't know if it's going to tie into the bigger picture. I don't know if they plan on to do the whole what Marvel's doing with their Disney Plus series, introducing multiple characters on that platform and then having them cross over in the bigger picture when it's time for the big screen. I feel like they should go that route. It makes sense, and I would love to see something like that because there are a lot of smaller characters in the DC world that I would love to see get a shot. I really would. But who knows, you guys? It's gonna be pretty interesting to see what happens. A lot of DC stuff coming out. I will have to say this, I am very much looking forward to the future of the DCU than I was, let's say, 4 years ago. maybe not even 4, it's 3 years ago. It's looking a lot brighter than what it was. And I'm excited to see some of the content that they have come out. Especially like you have Shazam, like Shazam 2's dropping. I haven't really announced a release date for that yet. And you have Black Adam as well. So the future looks bright. The future looks bright, and I can't wait to see, what happens in the future for like the DCEU. Like, what are they gonna plan on doing another Justice League? Possibility, right? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the slate and news and updates for the DC world, the bigger picture, DC films, and you have the DCEU. Post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time and for watching Zero Productions.